welcome to Brand X Reviews. Got you. You thought I was going to do the whole review like that, didn't you? I may be crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Today I'm going to be looking at the teddy bear, I guess that's what you would call him. Now this is something that I get a lot of questions about because I bought this little guy earlier on this year, 2013, and posted pictures of him on Facebook, and quite a lot of my friends have emailed me up and asked me where I got him from, how much he was, all that kind of thing. So I figured just doing this video, it means that I can just send you the link. I don't have to answer your emails directly, because like I say, it's something I get a lot of emails about, weirdly enough. With Christmas coming up especially, I guess, if you're looking for something to buy for somebody, this is pretty cool, to be honest. Now, to answer the where I got it from, I got it from Forbidden Planet in Leeds, which is like a film memorabilia sort of shop for geeks and nerds and people like that, and people like me. Now, if you want to know how much it was £50, and quite a lot to spend really for what is essentially a teddy bear. But it was fairly impulsive when I bought it, to be honest. But it is pretty cool, and if you've got the money to spend, why not? Because when the film came out, I did actually see some of these available, and I think they were probably even more than that. I think they were closer to 100. With the film coming out, there was probably more demand for it, I guess. But it quickly became unavailable, and I was kind of like, I wish I'd bought it, but it was a lot to spend. So of course, when I was in Forbidden Planet a few months later, and they had them, and it was only 50, so I figured, what the hell, I would have regretted it if I hadn't. So this is basically it. Anyway, it has a number of catchphrases. I think it has maybe a dozen or so. It's got a warning on it. This item contains language that is not suitable for children. Can't imagine.
Johnny, having a beer, huh?
Can't imagine what they mean.
Come here, you bastard.
Stuff like that. So not something you'd give to a 5-year-old, but still, it's kind of cool. I've still kept the tags on because obviously me being a collector and stuff, that's kind of what I do. It has a label on his back leg which has got the logo, so you know that it is the official one. There are some knockoff ones going about I've seen on eBay. They didn't look very good. There's some other versions you can get if you don't want to pay £50 for this, unless you can find it cheaper. But if you don't want to pay £50 for it, in Forbidden Planet they did have two other ones of different sizes. There was one that was half the size and naturally half the price. It was £25. But it didn't look quite as good. There was just something about it. Plus, it was I figured, if you're going to get one, if you're going to spend 25, you might as well spend 50 and get the full size one. And there's another one that's even smaller than that, and it looks really rubbish. I think HMV had it for £20, which is not surprising because HMV is a bit of a rip-off. But Forbidden Planet, I think they had it for a tenner, which is pretty much all it's worth. Because, like I say, it didn't look all that great. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, in terms of this, as I say, Christmas is coming up, so if you're looking for something to get for your boyfriend or whatever, I would recommend it, because if I'd got this for Christmas, it'd have been awesome. But the film as well, what Brand X review would be complete without a Blu-ray review. I'll just quickly mention it. It's the extended version you can only get on Blu-ray. I don't think you can get the extended cut on DVD, which is kind of stupid. Again, I've said this in my other reviews. I don't see why they don't just release them on DVD. They've been doing it all the years up till then. It's just a way of conning people into buying Blu-rays. So, but extras, I think all the extras are pretty much the same that you get on the DVD. So that's why I bought it on Blu-ray, just because of the extended cut. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much that's the review for this. So I hope you found it interesting and of use. Thank you very much. Just a quick update. I was in Leeds today, which was the 9th of November 2013. There were a few of these for sale still in Forbidden Planet, but it wasn't the particular one, as far as I could see anyway, that I've shown you in the review. It was the two smaller ones. They might have had some others in the back, I don't know, I just couldn't see it. But Forbidden Planet in Leeds is at 30 Eastgate. It's fairly easy to find, and also there is another shop in Leeds called Menkind,
which is like a gadget shop. They had some in there. The one that I was reviewing here that they have for sale in there was actually £60, so it seems to have gone up. There is another one that they had that was a bit smaller, and when it talks, its mouth moves, so in some ways that was kind of cooler than the one that I've got. That was about £35, and it has all the same catchphrases as far as I could see, so it's pretty good. But one last thing I would say is he is pretty good. Is Ted? You know, you can see me here. This was when there was a bit of a thunderstorm and we were looking a bit frightened. So he's a good thunder buddy to have. You know, he's just like in the film. You know, he proper looks out for you. You know, and has your back. But on the flip side, he is a bit of a pisshead. I left him alone one time when I came home, and he drank all my Jack Daniels. He is the evidence. I wasn't amused basically, and we had words, but. The other thing as well, he's got a pretty bad taste in films. You can see here he was watching Flash Gordon on TV when it was on Sky. So again, he's a bit of a liability, so make sure you know what you're getting into when you buy this, if you're going to get it. But great Christmas gift anyway. Christmas is coming up, so treat someone, and I hope you get something good out of it. Thank you very much.
I don't understand. I really don't. 35 years old and you're still scared of a little thunder.
I am not.
Thunder Buddies for life, right, Johnny?
Fucking right.
All right, come on, let's sing the thunder song.
All right.
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your Thunder Buddy and say these magic words. Fuck you, thunder, you can suck my dick. You can't get me thunder, cause you're just God's farts.